Cut the essentials. Okay, so today we're gonna go, I keep saying okay. So today we're gonna visit one of our contacts in the industry, take a bit of a factory walk, look at the products and stuff they can offer us. These contacts are only made from networking, I suppose, and being able to really build the relationships in the industry. And I think it's kind of the only reason we've got our business to where it is because we're quite good at building relationships with people. And going back to Donald's talk yesterday at the Photo Hubs event, it's just about being nice to people, and the nicer you can be, the more contacts you'll get. The more people are like you, the more people will recommend you to others, and you'll get to that place you want to be in. So, yeah, be nice.
Is all storage, and we're just in the point of getting out of that unit and moving it across. The business started here in 1981, and it started actually to make mounts and folders. My father had started the business to make mounts and folders, and then it diversified into, which you'll see now, into doing trade foiling. So a lot of the carton companies realised we had large kit that could take their sheet size, B1 sheet sizes. And they started to ask us to do the trade foiling piece for them, because foiling is quite difficult to do, and they wouldn't have the volume to justify the investment themselves in the kit. Yeah. So a lot of Ireland, Dublin's carton companies outsourced that element to us. Okay. So we started in half of that unit down there, then here, then this unit, and this unit we now have as well.
There we go.
Around the corner. So we're a bit diverse, but it works for us.
Do you find it difficult to manage, or is it all pretty systemised?
It's all pretty systemised, yeah. Hi Pat, how are you? Celsius. So basically, the image that's transferred by foil onto the sheet is transferred from a block.
Okay. Yeah. Do you want to just work from the top?
Yeah, why not?
Cool. One of my questions was yesterday, actually, you mentioned you've been to WPPI. Was it to exhibit or just to check it out?
Okay, so it was both.
Yeah.
So we did WPPI last January, 36 months, 3 years ago. 2017, it wasn't this year, it wasn't last year, it wasn't
14,
before that.
2014?
2014. We didn't get an awful lot of business from it, but we did get some business from it. And then the following year, I went on my own, just on a research basis. And this year, basically the US started to take off for us in November. Okay. So we weren't organised enough to do WPPI as well as everything else that was going on. But our challenge is, like we talked about in the car, is, can we do it in another way? What trade shows do we need to really be at?
So, wasn't that fun? So that was an interesting conversation with 3XM, so a little factory tour, saw all the inventory, all of the way they do things, incredible manual processes, and would you say very impressive, what's the word? Just very, attention to details.
Yeah, attention to detail and systemizing stuff.
Attention to details, bang on. Yeah, excited to what's to come with those guys, marketing together and helping each other out. Sharing some of our experiences with working in the US and both being from the UK Isles and Ireland. Well, they're not even the UK Isles, they're Ireland, but yeah.
It's close enough to the UK.
really good, really positive, good meeting, and looking forward to our next one with the Islanders Conference. So we're sponsoring the Islanders Conference, which is March next year, and that is here in Ireland and in Kilkenny. And yeah, it's going to be incredible. You've got some amazing speakers here like Ross Harvey and things. But one thing that came out of that conversation, really frustrating to hear how many photographers leave so much money on the table. So if you're shooting 10 weddings, or you're shooting 50, or you're shooting 100, whatever you're shooting, you're leaving so much money on the table. If you're shooting 10 weddings, you're leaving like £10,000 every year, and if you're shooting 50, you're leaving 50 grand. And that's kind of an easy target to hit. You could definitely do more. But if you just think about, the point is you're not competing with anyone. Once that customer's yours, it's not like you're competing with those for the next bit of money. That is your client, and only you're outdoing yourself if you let them go without them spending more money on you, if that makes sense. The real price of after products, zero to me. Just a thought. So since yesterday and today, the one thing I've learned that when running a business or starting a business, the most important thing out of everything you do is relationships and building relationships. If you don't have any good relationships, straight away. So that's one thing I'm really working on, and the relationships we're building are pretty incredible. So yeah, that's my tip. A little tip. Q-tip. Come on.
Bye everyone.
Thanks for watching.